Hold on to your purple jerseys because what I'm about to tell you will shake the very foundation of our beloved Minnesota Vikings secondary. Right now, as we speak, there's a massive three-part drama unfolding that could completely reshape our defensive backfield for the 2025 season. And trust me, you're not going to believe how this story connects. We've got a veteran cornerback who's been playing hard to get all off-season. And guess what? He's about to make a decision that could leave us Vikings fans screaming at our TVs. But wait, it gets even crazier. While one defensive back is potentially walking out the door, our front office is scrambling behind closed doors with another player who's been mysteriously absent from practice, and the contract talks are getting heated. And if that wasn't enough to make your heart race, there's a third twist in this saga that involves a player we've been secretly pursuing for years. A cornerback with touchdown returning interception skills who could be the missing piece to our championship puzzle. Smash that like button if you're ready for this wild ride, and make sure you're subscribed because this story is about to get insane. The secondary drama that's about to unfold will determine whether we're Super Bowl bound or watching from the couch again. You think you know what's happening with our defensive backfield? Think again, Skol Nation. What I'm about to reveal will change everything you thought you knew about our 2025 championship hopes. But first, let me tell you about the cornerback who might just break our hearts. Here we go, Skol Nation. The betrayal is real. The veteran cornerback I was talking about, it's Shaquill Griffin, and Vikings fans, you better sit down for this one because what's happening right now in Las Vegas is going to make you absolutely furious. While we've been holding our breath all offseason, hoping and praying that Griffin would re-sign with our purple and gold family, this man has been playing us like a fiddle. Shaquill Griffin is literally visiting the Las Vegas Raiders this week, and get this, he's meeting with none other than Pete Carroll, his old coach from Seattle. Can you believe this? After Griffin played all 17 games for us last season, after he picked off 2 passes in our jersey, after he gave us 572 defensive snaps of his heart and soul, he's about to potentially stab us in the back and join our AFC enemies. And here's what makes this even more painful. Skol Nation. Griffin has been teasing us all offseason. He was even spotted last month working out in Vikings gear, making us think he wanted to come back home to Minnesota. But apparently that was all just a cruel joke because now he's in Vegas, probably signing his name on a Raiders contract as we speak. The worst part? Look at the Raiders cornerback room. It's basically a bunch of nobodies. Jacorian Bennett, Eric Stokes, guys you've probably never even heard of. Pound for pound, Las Vegas might have the worst cornerback group in the entire NFL, and they're about to steal our guy to fix their broken secondary. Shaquill Griffin averaged a 63.7 Pro Football Focus grade with us in 2024. Not spectacular, but solid and reliable. And now, we might lose him to a team that desperately needs cornerback help, while we're sitting here with question marks at CB2 behind Byron Murphy Jr. But wait, Vikings Nation, because while Griffin might be abandoning ship, there's another defensive back situation brewing that's about to explode. Hold up, Skol Nation. The plot thickens. While Shaquill Griffin is out there flirting with Las Vegas, we've got our own contract drama happening right here in Eagan, and it involves one of our most versatile defensive weapons, Josh Matelis. You know that feeling when you see a player missing from OTAs and your heart just drops? Well, that's exactly what happened when Josh Matelis wasn't present for some of our organized team activities in May. Vikings fans were freaking out, wondering if we were about to lose another key defensive player. But here's where it gets interesting. Skol Nation. Josh Matelis knows what's up. When reporters asked him about his contract situation, this man looked them straight in the eye and said, "That's part of the process right now. The coaches, front office, everybody understands the situation I'm here." Translation, Josh Matelis is getting paid, baby. The Vikings know they can't afford to lose this defensive Swiss Army knife, especially with Harrison Smith likely retiring after 2025 and Cameron Bynum already gone to Indianapolis. Think about what Josh Matelis brings to our defense under Brian Flores. This man can play linebacker, slot corner, safety. He can blitz, he can stop the run, he can line up as a faux edge rusher. He's not just any safety, Skol Nation. He's our safety, and he's about to get bank. The experts are predicting Josh Matelis could get anywhere from $12.5 million to $16 million per year. That's Kyle Duggar money. That's Jeremy Chin territory. And you know what? he deserves every single penny because this man has been bleeding purple and gold for 6 seasons. Here's the beautiful part. Josh Matelis showing up to minicamp is proof that these contract talks are going smooth. If he was really upset, he would have pulled a holdout. But instead, he's in Egan, building chemistry with his teammates and preparing for what could be our championship season. But Skull Nation, there's still one more piece to this secondary puzzle that's about to blow your minds. Skull Nation, are you ready for the ultimate plot twist? While we're potentially losing Shaquille Griffin and securing Josh Matelis, there's a third player in this secondary saga who could be the answer to all our prayers. And get this, we've been pursuing him for years. Meet Jack Jones, the cornerback with a touchdown-scoring interception obsession who just became available. And Vikings fans, this connection runs deep. Back in 2022, our front office was so interested in Jack Jones that they spent a top 30 visit scouting him before the draft. When the Patriots cut him in 2023, guess who immediately filed a waiver claim? The Minnesota Vikings. Unfortunately, the Raiders won his rights that time. But now, in the most beautiful twist of fate, Las Vegas just cut Jack Jones loose, and he's sitting there in free agency like a gift wrapped in purple paper. This man has 4 interceptions returned for touchdowns in just 3 NFL seasons. 4. Jack Jones doesn't just pick off passes, Skull Nation. He takes them to the house. And with $14 million still available in cap space, we could absolutely make this happen. Here's what makes this even more perfect. Defensive coordinator Brian Flores loves versatile, aggressive defensive backs, and Jack Jones fits that description perfectly. Plus, he already has that connection with J.J. McCarthy from when he intercepted our rookie quarterback in preseason. The numbers tell the story. Jack Jones has 136 tackles and 7 interceptions in 42 career games, with 4 of those picks going for touchdowns. Even though his coverage grade ranked 85th out of 98 cornerbacks last season, this is exactly the type of high-risk, high-reward player that Flores can mold into something special. So here we are, Skull Nation, potentially losing Shaquille Griffin to the Raiders, locking up Josh Matelis with a massive extension, and possibly signing Jack Jones as our new cornerback weapon. This is chess, not checkers, Vikings fans. While other teams are making boring, safe moves, we're building a defensive backfield that could be electric. Josh Matelis roaming all over the field, Jack Jones picking off passes and scoring touchdowns, and Byron Murphy Jr. locking down the #1 receivers. Smash that like button if you believe this secondary shuffle is exactly what we need for our championship run. Drop a comment telling me which move excites you most. And don't forget to subscribe because this offseason is just getting started. The question isn't whether we can win without Shaquille Griffin. It's whether we can win it all with this new-look secondary. What do you think, Skull Nation? Are we about to witness the birth of the most dangerous defensive backfield in the NFC North? Skull!